Hey, good morning, YouTube. How are y'all doing today? This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Oh boy, beautiful morning. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna warm up today, though. It'll be pretty hot. Oh man. So, a couple downloads, a couple messages for the Aries Collective. How you guys doing, Aries? Awesome. Yeah, as usual. Well, 9 times out of 10, it seems lately, it has something to do with love. Love, love, love. Imagine that. And this isn't for all of you guys. I mean, I'm sure it's just a for a group of y'all, Aries. For those of y'all who are in a happy relationship, it's not for you. For those of y'all who are single and just riding solo and just enjoying life, it's not for you. Thank you for living it up. That's what it's all about. Having a good life, loving yourself. You get involved with somebody, make sure that you guys are equally, respecting each other's boundaries and make sure you love yourself. And this reading I'm picking up, okay, so you got somebody in your life, and I don't know if you're with them. You may. Okay, for a group of you guys, you are with somebody, and this is a scenario, and another group is an ex, or somebody that's trying to reconnect with you, trying to reconcile. I keep coming. Projection is what I keep getting. Projection. Projection. Projection, and what that means is that. So you got an ex, and they feel like you're not expressing yourself completely. That you love them more, or you have more love to give, or you're keeping something back from, you're holding something back from the relationship. Is what they're gathering. Is what they believe. Now this is their energy, not yours. And the fact of the matter is, it's not you. It's in fact them, and that's where the projection comes in. It's actually this person that's holding back because they're in fear of rejection or fear of. I think they might have gotten out of a relationship and not healed, something like that. Excuse me. I think maybe they hopped in. It might have been a codependency type thing. Hopped in a relationship with you, weren't quite done with whatever they were, their past relationship. They still had issues. They still had healing, and they're having issues fully trusting you. So they're not expressing themselves completely. They're not, not. I'm sorry, not. They're not. They're not opening up. The walls aren't on the way down. Is what I'm gathering. And they're in their mind. They're thinking that it's you. That's where the projection comes in. It's not you. No, I don't feel it. I mean, maybe. I don't think so. So for a group of you guys, you're either with somebody or somebody's trying to reconnect with you, and this is what they're feeling. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's not your responsibility. It's not your job to make them feel secure or balanced. I mean, you met the person, you guys connected, you got a lot in common. You have this relationship, things are going great. I mean, on your part, they're the ones with the issues, and it's not your fault that they didn't heal. Is what I'm trying to say. This is why it's so important when you do break up with somebody, or you separate, or you go your own ways from a relationship, that you give yourself plenty of time to heal, to reconnect with yourself. Now I'm not saying that everybody gets out of relationships and they're just totally broken. It's not the case. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, we get out of a relationship, and of course there's all these issues about it's a codependency thing, and it hits everybody in a certain way. You become used to a certain lifestyle, become used to certain ways, you know, a routine that you had with this person, or things that they did for you or you did for them. And when it ends, you just smack into a wall, and it all stops, and now you're picking up the pieces. And for those who are able to move forward and move on, okay, bravo. But most times it's not that easy, and that's when the codependency comes in. That's when you feel like you need somebody to be happy. You're used to having that person in your life, and you need them to be there. And in a lot of cases, that's what it is. And I think with this person, I think they had a past relationship that they didn't completely heal from. So now they're having all these little, and it's starting to pour over into this relationship. Honey water, it's good stuff. So that's what happens when you don't heal. All these things from things from their past relationship tend to spill over into the new relationship. So you may not be doing anything at all. You're just doing your thing. You're loyal. You're supportive. You're doing all the things you should do. To help support a relationship with somebody, right? To nurture it. This person's got all these projections going on, these little doubts, all these little things are going on in their head because they didn't heal. So, I mean, if you really love this person, you can be patient with them. I mean, you can. If the shoe was on the other foot, would you want them to help you out? Would you want them to do the same for you? I mean, you gotta look at it like that. I mean, if you've been feeling any kind of, weird vibes coming off your partner, something like that, and you Aries, you pretty intuitive people, I think you picked up on it. For those this does apply to, for those this does resonate with, that is. And if it doesn't, keep moving forward, man. You're doing good things, I guess. But for those that it does resonate with, I mean, if you've been picking up on anything from your partner, it's probably what it is. I think that's the message here. Just, and I'm not saying dump their ass or anything like that. Don't do that. I mean, I'm just letting you know. Here's. I think the message is that, they're struggling with something that's inner. It's something inside of them that they need to get past. And and it's not you, so don't take it personally. I mean, I've been in relationships where I've gone through the same thing, and but that didn't work out for me. Hey, not saying it won't work out for you. Ultimately, if they can't get over that, it probably won't work out. But if they learn to, I guess if you're understanding and patient with them, it'll work out, That's probably what they need. They probably got burned real good by somebody, or something bad happened. Who knows? I don't know what the dynamic is or was or whatever, but all I do know is that there's something eating at them, and it's not you. And I don't know if they're looking for an excuse to, if that's their, I don't know. I'd have to do a reading. I'd have to do a personal reading to pinpoint things, but on the general, collective reading, that's what I'm gathering. So if you had been kind of wondering about picking up on a weird vibe, there you go. That's what it is. And I believe that was a message for you, Aries. If it resonated, keep it. If you didn't, leave it. You guys, please subscribe and like. Subscribe, please. Need some subscriptions here. You have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.